back to the BYU Cougars Dynasty mode here on College Football Revamped, and it's going to be week 6 for the BYU Cougars. Still no bye weeks on the schedule as Brigham Young, the currently ranked 17th team in the country, 5-0 so far, taking on Utah State. We are going on the road to take on the Aggies. Of course, it is the battle of the old wagon wheel, of course, between Utah State and BYU in their entire series, really. BYU up 51-37-3. Of course, all-time record between BYU and Utah State. The Cougars are 5-0. They've put up basically 40+ every game they've played so far. Jaren Hall, of course, got injured last week at Coastal Carolina, but he will be back this week. He's still one of the leading candidates for the Heisman Trophy this season, and it's a shame, really. BYU is this low in the rankings. They should be a lot higher. They have a win over number 12 Utah, and yet they're only 17 as they won last week 52-35 on the road against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. After tonight, though, a huge matchup next week against the Tennessee Volunteers. We're going to see Hendon Hookers and the Vols next week again against Tennessee. So first, though, we've got Utah State and Brigham Young. Can BYU stay undefeated here in this road matchup in the 92nd matchup all time between BYU and Utah State? We're going to see Jaren Hall back in action here tonight. Brigham Young has the second best rush offense in all the country, the 24th best pass offense in all the country, and really both of those can be attributed to the star quarterback in Jaren Hall. He leads his team in rushing yards. He leads them in passing yards. He has been that guy all season long for the Cougars. Can he carry that momentum here tonight on the road at Utah State? This is going to be a fired up Aggies team trying to get their season back to 500, and they're going to try to be the team to stop and end Brigham Young's playoff hopes this season. For this one, Brigham Young again and Utah State. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more college football revamped here on the channel. We've also got a series going on with the worst team in all of college football. We're talking about the Akron Zips. We've got that going on as well on the channel, so go make sure to check out that series as well as we get BYU going here against Utah State on the road here at Maverick Stadium. Starting with football first, it will be the Aggies, so they'll get it against this Brigham Young defense from their own 25-yard line. Here comes a 1st and 10. Bonner going to hand it off to the running back right there in Tyler. Big first down for Utah State to kick off this game. Calvin Tyler goes for 14 yards. 1st and 10 out for the Aggies. Bonner again going to hand off to Calvin Tyler. Tyler's got another first down over midfield for the Aggies. Of course, BYU already defeated Utah this season, trying to become really the undisputed Utah champion, but Utah State going to keep it on the ground again. Calvin Tyler shaking and baking for a gain of 11 yards. 3rd and 5 now for the Aggies from the 25. Bonner dropping back, looking to throw to his right. That ball will be caught. Cobbs has got it on the grab. He's tackled by IU, but Brian Cobbs for a gain of 12 moves the sticks down to the BYU 10. Utah State putting pressure on the Cougars early as Bonner goes over the top. Touchdown, Xavier Williams. What a grab by Utah State as Logan Bonner connects. And it's going to be 7-0 for Utah State with Jaren Hall in the offense getting the football here on the road. Down by 7. Hall, though, going to strike immediately to Puka Ncaa. Ncaa for a gain of 19, getting this BYU offense going. 2nd and 2 now for Jaren Hall. Out the gun, looking to throw the Heisman hopeful, and Hall will get it to the tight end right there in Isaac Rex. Rex has got the 1st down and again 13 down to the Utah State 35-yard line at 2nd and 2 for BYU. Hall going to keep on a read option. He will fight his way past the 1st down marker and more. Jaren Hall for a gain of 5, getting Brigham Young now down to the 20 in the red zone for a 1st and 10. Jaren Hall dropping back, going over the top. He has got his receiver, Keanu Hilton. Hill for a 22-yard touchdown is going to tie this game up just like that for Brigham Young. 7-7. Keanu Hill on the grab as Utah State will get it back on a 3rd and 4 from their own 30-yard line. Here comes Logan Bonner. He'll get it to his receiver in Kyle Van Leeuwen, but he'll only pick up 2. Short of the 1st down marker. BYU gets it back from their own 25 on a 1st and 10. Jaren Hall scrambling to his right. He will take off, showing why he is the leading rusher on this squad. Jaren Hall already got 570 on the season and 10 rushing touchdowns. Will pick up the 1st down. It will be a 2nd and 7 from the 40. Hall gonna look to run. No, he'll throw it to Isaac Rex, really just in the flats. Rex the check down option, and he'll have the 1st down and 11 yards back into Aggies territory. 3rd and 8 for Hall, out the gun, looking to throw. Jared Hall to his right will get it to Dallin Holker. Holker on the grab for a gain of 16 yards. The now transfer, of course, and Holker still playing for BYU in this thing. But 2nd and 12. There it goes. Hall going to Puka Ncaa. Ncaa remains on his feet. He's right to the end zone. He's got it. Puka Ncaa with a 33-yard touchdown for Brigham Young, as that's how we will close the first quarter. Hall goes 6 for 6 for 114 passing yards. It's 14-7 for BYU going into the second quarter. Utah State getting the football back from the 30-yard line. Here comes Bonner out the gun, looking to throw over the middle. That ball will be caught. I don't know if it was intended for Brian Cobbs, but it'll make the grab and a gain of 14, getting Utah State down to the 45-yard line. Logan Bonner now on the handoff, going back to Calvin Tyler. He's going to run right by IU and more. And now, look at Tyler go. Staying on his feet, he'll be tripped up, but he'll get all the way down to the 25-yard line. Huge run right there for Calvin Tyler and the Aggies. 2nd and 2, speed option. Tyler, the pitch man, going to pick up the first down and more. Calvin Tyler going to be dragged down at about the 3-yard line. Gain of 14 right there for Utah State. This offense is working it, as Calvin Tyler already 100 rushing yards, only 10 carries. Calvin Tyler gets the handoff again, and he's got it. A 4-yard touchdown for Calvin Tyler ties this game up. Utah State fighting back here against BYU, something many teams haven't been able to keep up with, really, this BYU offense, but it's 14-14, but you gotta watch out for this offensive production out of the Cougars. Isaac Rex in the grab for a 26-yard gain, 1st and 10 for Hall. He'll scramble to his right, looking to throw. Jaron Hall will get it off over the top. That ball is caught. Gunnar Romney on the grab. Romney takes us back into Utah State territory. Hall is 8 for 8 throwing the football, and now he's gonna kill him with his legs. Look at Jaron Hall run on a 2nd and 9. He's in. A 20-yard touchdown for the starting quarterback, Jaron Hall. 21-14. He's looking good off the injury tonight, and the Aggies will get the football back from their own 30-yard line. Bonner going to look on a 3rd and 4. That ball will be caught by Justin McGriff, but McGriff is short of the first down marker. BYU gets a stop in the football back, so Jaron Hall going to dot him up to his left, finding Gunnar Romney for a gain of 13 on the curl route. 3rd and 1 again for BYU. Hall looking to throw, stepping up. Jaron Hall is going to take off, and he's got the first down, maneuvering his way down to the 33-yard line. Jaron Hall cooking this Utah State defense. It's a 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go. Hall on a play action fake, looking to throw to his right. Jaron Hall will take off again. Look at Hall go. Oh my goodness, the elusiveness out of Jaron Hall for a gain of 13 yards. BYU man now on the 20 for a 1st and 10. Hall to his left, wide open. He beats him off the break. It's Puka Ncaa. Gain of 15 takes us down to the 5 for a 1st and goal. Hall gonna keep again on the veer. Jaron Hall gonna fight his way in the end zone. 5-yard touchdown for Jaron Hall, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year, and he's a quarterback. 28-14 for BYU, with Utah State getting the football back with a minute and change left here in this second quarter. There goes Bonner finding his receiver to the outside. It will be a pickup of 23 yards right there for the Aggies. Again, this is a team that refuses to go away. They are getting beat by 14 points, but with a minute left here in the second quarter, the Aggies trying to work the football down the field. There goes Justin McGriff. He'll pick up a gain of 16 right there, down it to the Brigham Young 25-yard line, 50 seconds to go. Bonner feeling the heat, but he'll go over the middle, and he will find Justin McGriff again. McGriff for the first down and 21 yards tacked on top of it. It's a 1st and goal from the 3. Here comes Bonner, dropping back, scrambling to his right. Logan Bonner's gonna run. He's in there. It's a 3-yard touchdown for the Aggies, as they'll make it a 28-21 game. They'll fire the cannons, but did you leave too much time for Jaron Hall? 40 seconds left for the BYU offense. Hall gonna scramble out. He'll get it to Chris Brooks, the former Cal Baron, Christopher Brooks, with a gain of 11. Moving the ball down now to the 35-yard line. 36 seconds to go. Jaron Hall looking to his right. Corner out. Dallin Holker with the grab in 16. It'll be a 1st and 10 now from over midfield for BYU. Hall looking to throw, taking a step back now, scrambling to his right. No QB contain on Jaron Hall. Why wouldn't you put it on this guy? Jaron Hall for a gain of 13 yards. BYU now down it to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 again for Jaron Hall over the middle. Gunnar Romney checks in for his 3rd catch of the night. It will be a gain of 18, 14 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Jaron Hall's got 12 seconds. Why not let it fly? Jaron Hall, Puka Ncaa with the grab. Oh my goodness, this offense is unbelievable. Puka Nca's got 85 receiving yards already on the night, and that's how we will end this first half. BYU continuing the incredible offensive production. They'll be up by 14 points going into the second half. 35-21. My goodness, how good truly is this BYU offense? The defense doing their thing as well, even though I will say Utah State is putting up a fight on the other side of the football, but still, 266 passing yards for BYU, 108 rushing yards. You got to credit at least 70 of those to Jaron Hall as we go in the third quarter. The Cougars get the football to start off this second half. Jaron Hall from under center on a 2nd and 10 and try to hard count Utah State a little bit, but he'll snap it for a play action fake and a wide open. I don't know how that tight end in Isaac Rex gets that wide open. He did, so a first down for Brigham Young down to the 35-yard line. Speed option for Jaron Hall. He'll take off. Look at him go. Jaron Hall might have a shot to the end zone. Oh, it'll be brought down within the 10-yard line, but look at this man go yet again. Gain of 30 for Jaron Hall, but it'll be a 3rd and goal. Hall going to swing it to his right to Katoa on the screen. He is stuffed short of the end zone. It will be only a gain of 4 for BYU, and we'll have to bring out the kick team for the first time in this game. It will be good right there on the kick from the right hash. 38-21 is our lead, with Utah State getting the football back down by 17 points on a 3rd and 2. Logan Bonner stepping up in the pocket. QB draw really. He's short. Doesn't pick up the first down. BYU gets the football back. Here comes a triple option for Jaron Hall. He will pitch to his left to Katoa, and it's blown up by the Aggies, but that's not the important part of that play. Jaron Hall gets injured on that one. Hall is injured. The backup quarterback we saw last week at Coastal Carolina, and Jacob Conover comes in. Takes a shot on 3rd and 22. Yeah, it's incomplete, but oh my goodness. Jaron Hall, torn tricep, out 8 weeks. That's the year for him. Yeah, Jaron Hall's out for the year. That sucks. I mean, the guy was truly putting on a Heisman level season, and he's not going to play football the rest of the season. He's only a junior, so he will come back next season, but man, that's a killer. It truly is. I mean, BYU's up, but man, that sucks. I mean, really, this game's secondary at this point, let's be honest. I mean, sure, I think we're going to win this one, but losing your quarterback like that sucks. Oh, Peyton Wilker going to get the interception. Now, that should probably do it for the outcome part of this game. I mean, still 7 minutes to go, 17-point game. It's looking good for the Cougars, but Peyton Wilker right there with the interception. But again, you can't go off that Jaron Hall injury. Jacob Conover is a solid guy. He wears 2 gloves like he's Teddy Bridgewater, but man, it's just, you know, it's not the same. 11-yard gain right there to Chris Brooks. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Conover looking to throw to his right. Conover will run. He does have speed. Of course, not like Hall, but Conover can run when he does need to, and I really think he can adapt in this offense pretty well. So, you know, he should be all right, but we'll see. It's a 1st and 10 for BYU from the 20-yard line. Conover going to pump to his right now. Look over the top. Going for the corner. Got him. Puka Ncaa on the grab. 18-yard touchdown for Jacob Conover, who we've seen in the past in the series. Jaron Hall has gotten injured some, not to the same extent that he has right now, but we have seen Conover come here when he needs to, and he has put up some pretty good numbers for us. This game's essentially over. Utah State's going to run for a touchdown right there. Calvin Tyler gets into the end zone. This is the game right here, though, trying to make it a 16-point game, and incomplete. That should do it. Utah State will have no real chance to get back into this one, considering it's still 3 possession. They will get the football back here. Bonner looking to throw it to his left. He will get it to Williams, but Williams is going to be brought down. He'll lose the football. Oh, it's picked up by the big man. Can he take it back 30 yards? Can anyone from the Aggies bring him down? Oh, the stiff arm, and he's in there. Touchdown BYU. Earl gets in, and they're going to put up 50 plus on Utah State here on the road. The Aggies do work it all the way down to the 2-yard line, and it will be a handoff to Calvin Tyler. Tyler going to extend his stat line basically for a night, another touchdown for him, but still this one is over. The Brigham Young Cougars go on the road to Utah State. They take down both Utah teams this season, and they more importantly really start 6-0 in the season with a huge 52-35 victory on the road against the Utah State Aggies of the Mountain West. But again, we cannot go over the fact that our starting quarterback and likely the Heisman favorite in Jaron Hall is now out for the season. Jacob Conover will have to do the rest for Brigham Young as we progress here in this 2022 season. But a win's a win for BYU. Again, they go on the road to Utah State. They pick up the victory. And now next week, a huge matchup. Jaron Hall, okay, still going to win player of the game, even though he got hurt in the 3rd quarter. They're going to throw him. They're going to show him running off the field, even with his torn tricep. But he's done for the season, and it sucks so much because it really is fun playing as Jaron Hall in this game. But for BYU, man, next week, huge game. Hendon Hooker, Jalen Hyatt, those guys over there at Tennessee. Huge matchup. 2 ranked squads going at it. And for Brigham Young, their first matchup against an SEC school this season. Their only matchup against an SEC school this year. So, folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 6 of the Brigham Young Dynasty Mode here on College Football Revamped. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Let's try to get 55 likes in this video for Brigham Young and Tennessee as soon as possible. Again, folks, thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.